Dawn and Angie shining bright with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. Shuffle the deck, feel the air. Whispers of the unknown everywhere. Life's tough questions fade to light with Dawn and Angie by your side. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. The veil is thin, the stars align. Unlock the secrets, time to shine. Feel the magic, let it flow. Together through the mystic show. Sonoran Mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow.
Hello, 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 everybody.
Hello, Don. How are you today? Oh,
Good.
hey, Charlie. Hey, Miss Linda.
Hey, everybody, welcome in, welcome in. We were just, I was just making sure that I'm up on the different social media
It
platforms.
now says on air. Does it say that for you, Don?
Where does it say it?
At the top, it says on air now. Like on the side, it says live, but at the top, it says on air.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh, it looks way different for me on this side.
yeah, they've changed everything for you guys over on that
Yeah.
side.
Hey, Miss
Wow.
Donnie, thank you for sharing the live.
Yeah, I do have a new record button that was not there before, and now it tells you that you can record to the cloud and then download, which is what I do all the time. But they made one for recording to your local computer. Of course, got to upgrade to an even higher version. It's like, yeah, right, whatever, I'm good.
Okay.
Welcome in, everybody. And in case we forget, next week is Thanksgiving. And so before we get out of here, and even before we get started, I'm going to send everybody, both of Angie and I are going to send you all some Thanksgiving wishes.
Hey, Quinn.
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Exactly. And that turkey looked good. It looked like that Cajun turkey that Popeyes be trying to get everybody to buy.
I tell you what, people went for a while. People got into those fryers, the turkey fryers, and then they started having explosions, and they realized maybe that's not such the best idea. Deep frying a turkey, a whole turkey, yeah, especially if it's not completely thawed out.
And the thing is, but look, I was mad about it, Don, because the whole time I lived in Michigan, everybody was baking their turkey, right? Soon as I moved, 3-4 people that year, well, we fried a turkey. We fried a turkey. Why y'all wait till I leave? I still have not had a fried turkey.
I had a smoked turkey way back when a number of years ago, drug reps could actually give doctors certain gifts to a certain amount, up to a certain dollar value, right? And that was, incentive to, open the door or whatever. And so they would always do that. And so at one point, the dollar number was okay enough so where they could give free turkeys. And so they would give smoked turkeys to the ducks for Thanksgiving. And so I remember 2 years in a row we had smoked turkey, but boy, I tried it and it made me nauseous. I'm like, I couldn't deal with it. It's like, I don't know what it was, whether the smoke was too much or what. It didn't sit right with me. And I'm like, yeah. So the next year when Ed said, hey, they're offering this, I said, ask them what other kind of meats they have, because I'm liking other meats, but we ain't doing the turkey.
Oh, Quinn just told me that I'll have it next week. They've been doing a fried turkey for the last 14 years. There it is. I'll let you. Yeah, look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do a live online for y'all so y'all can see it.
Yes,
I am
indeed.
so excited. I cannot wait to go to Maryland. That's where I'm going, Miss Linda. She said, where are you going next week?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Maryland for Thanksgiving. We have cousins that live there, so we're going to go there. And then I know Kim is there, so hopefully I'll get to see Kim. Miss Bonnie said 2 weeks in a row we've been on time. We're not ishy the last couple of weeks. We've been good. Very good.
We're working on it, Miss Bonnie. We're evolutionary. We are a work in progress, so it's a good thing.
Tortoise Love said, here we go again. Y'all got me salivating at 2 a.m. Sorry. And I just had Popeyes too, Tortoise Love.
I was writing, of course, what was I doing? Writing my book. And I told myself I was going to get out at about 12, right? I looked up, it was 2. Then I said, okay, I'm just going to tweak one more thing, and I'll then get out and get a bite to eat for lunch, and I won't have dinner because usually I have one or the other. Well, 4 o'clock came, and I'm like, when did that happen? So I said, okay.
You can't stop down. Once you get into that mode, you just have to, your stomach just gonna have to be like, hold on, just hold on. Let me drink a little bit of water. Let me drink a little bit of tea.
Yeah, exactly. Then 4 o'clock came, and I'm like, okay, well, let me print this, and I'll take it with me, and then I can maybe read it and do some editing while I'm, sitting there eating, and this is before I take the computer. And I said, so as I started to print it, before you know it, 5 o'clock came, and I'm like, oh Lord, I can't do anything now. So needless to say, y'all talking food will make me hungry, and I haven't eaten. So
sorry, guys. So last week, was it this weekend? I went to Miss Bonnie's favorite place, Gym World, and I went and got me a couple big old giant bags of sage. I was like, oh, I want to go get, a couple things. So I was like, I only need one bag. I ended up with the dragon's blood.
Oh, I was wondering why it was red. Is that lavender?
It's some kind of purple flower on it. Each one of them had a different meaning to it, and then I just got regular white sage.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm stocked up for about 2 years.
Yeah, you're good for a long time to come now.
But the reason I got this one is because when I was in there, I was like, well, what's so special about it? And they said it's regular white sage, but it's dipped in the dragon's blood resin or something. And they were like, regular white sage is for cleansing and to get rid of negative energy, but the dragon's blood adds an extra layer of protection.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I definitely want a bag of that. And all that sage was about $25 because they were like $8 a bag. So it might, probably $20. And then, of course, I got me some more bracelets and things like that. But I set a limit and I tried not to go past it. So I didn't go way past it.
The interesting thing is that if you had bought 1 or 2 of those stalks of sage in other certain places,
it would have been $8. The whole bag. Each one of these has 10 in it.
Yeah.
And they were $8 each.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? That's amazing.
It would have been $7. Or maybe the one with the flower is $8 or something like that. But if you look at each one of them, because I read up on them, like I Googled it while I was there, and they would tell you what the difference is between each one. And I was like, you know what? Just give them all to me.
Yep. And for those of you who aren't sure what sage is used for, it's good for a cleansing exercise. So we call it smudging, and you light it, and then you kind of let it burn itself out, and then the smoke, you use that smoke, and you walk around the house, and you make sure that you cleanse the energy out of the negative energy out of your house. Hey, Dr. Rivera, nice to see you in.
Hey,
So
Hey,
anyway, that's
Kay,
what
Kay. Oh
the
my
sage
God,
is good
see
for.
everybody in there. Hey, hey, hey. Exactly, Harley. I could sage the whole neighborhood with that stock that I got. But that'll probably last me over like because I
Mhm.
think I went earlier this year or maybe late last year and I bought one pack of it with the 10 in
Mhm.
there and it probably lasts me the whole year. And I just saw everything with my eyes. It was like I want that one and that one and that one. And so I ended up with all
Well, you know the good thing about also Miss Angie having so many of them, they are great gifts. You know.
You know what? I did that when I first got them. My friend moved into her house, so I gave her some when she moved into her house.
Mhm.
When Tanisha first came back from Europe, I
Mhm.
I sent her a couple socks, so I do
Mhm.
give them out like that. Yep, I love it.
Yeah, it's a perfect gift. It's a great gift. It's a gift, and it's a gift that keeps giving because you're bringing the energy of cleanliness, clean energy, into a home. It's wonderful, So it's a good
Yes,
thing to
it is
do.
good. Yes, Miss Linda, that's why I got it. And then they told me that the Dragon's Blood one is also adds protection. So I was like, yeah, I need that. I
Mhm.
might need some protection for some people.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey, K Weezy.
And don't forget, folks,
Quinn,
don't forget the salt on the front,
front door.
the
Yep.
entrance door, the salt on the front of the entrance door of the house, right along the path, right there. Just put it there. And it was crazy. I think I've said this before. Angie, I think he's even said this before because she related this story. That when I was in New Orleans, we were planning for our 60th birthday party, and I'm walking along one evening with some people from New Orleans, and I look down and there's this salt, a thick line of salt right there on the doorstep. And I said, what is that for? And they said, well, that's to keep the spirits out. And I'm like, yes. I said, yeah, I say
Affirmation.
this all the time, and so believe me, we're not alone in this. A lot of people do this. We're just relaying a lot of the things that other people have experienced and have done. And New Orleans is very
And Dawn,
medical.
I always say my grandmother used to do it when I was a kid. She used to be like, go sprinkle that salt outside the door. And she would also throw peppers out there too, like those little
Mhm,
skinny peppers, red and
mhm,
green ones, and just let them dry outside the door. And I never
mhm.
understood. She never explained to you. Your grandmama tell you do it, you go do it. And now I know why she used to do it. She used to
Yeah.
sprinkle salt outside the door and put peppers outside the door. And now I understand.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah,
Absolutely.
it's been learning stuff and figuring out that I've been spiritual my whole life.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing how we learn things from parents and grandparents and everybody else, and they don't consider them to be the metaphysical part of the world that they are part of because they wouldn't believe it. They don't believe in the foo-foo, and yet they do these same rituals that are foo-foo. That are
Like
woo-woo,
stuff like
foo-foo.
like my grandmother was very much about don't put an X on my house. You couldn't go in the front door and go out the back door. You
Mhm,
came in the front door, you went out the back door. She was
mhm,
also one of those people at the first of the year, a man had to be the first person to walk through the door. And
mhm,
she did the black eyed peas and all that stuff. And she did all those things. But for them it was just like a superstition thing. But
mhm.
was it? Was it?
Yeah. So
So now
definitely. Yes, yes. Oh, and it's funny. The reading we had, the mediumship reading we had last week, right at the very end of or not, about halfway in, about 55 minutes in, I actually took that and recorded it and posted it as a short. So know this evening, by the way, if you get a reading and it is a reading and a hit that I think the energy is amazing with, don't be surprised if you see it popped up as a short by itself eventually down the road, because I just think when those things happen, they need to be shared, and I like to do that. So, giving you a warning, a warning heads up.
Bonnie Lafferty, she says she does the cinnamon too. I also keep a cinnamon stick in my purse and I keep one in my car, Bonnie.
Super, super.
Yep, so I do all of that.
Hmm.
Quinn asked a question about a car. And Quinn, last week when we were online, I told you that I saw an issue with your car. I saw something with the wheel, but if I'm not mistaken, I remember that something is wrong with your car. There's a piece that you need, right? That they don't make or manufacture or something like that was wrong with your car. And you're asking if you could get a new car. I see you getting that car repaired if you want to, but if you don't, I don't really see a new car right now. But I do see that one being back on the road. Like they showed me it being fixed, whatever the problem is for your car. So if that's not something that can happen, then maybe you will get a new car. But I do see you back on the road in your own vehicle. But it looks like your vehicle was repaired. Like maybe you found what you need. And remember, I told you it was going to be less than $200. Like whatever you needed was going to be less than $200. It wasn't going to cost you a lot. So I do see you getting your vehicle back online, and you getting the parts you need. It just, I don't think it's going to cost you more than $200. And it looks like it won't even take that long to get it. So, maybe your boo who's been driving you around isn't telling you that he found the part or is looking for the part because he likes driving you around.
Oh, nice.
And I keep hearing the surgery is fine. Don't worry about it. The surgery's going to be fine. Like, don't worry about it. I know you said that your daughter is having surgery, and I keep hearing the surgery's fine. She's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. I feel like you probably have a little bit of anxiety, but that's just probably that mom anxiety. So that's what I got for Miss Quinn.
I haven't read for Quinn in a while. Let me give her a reading for Quinn.
Mm-hmm. She asked for finance or career or something like that.
Finance, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's right up your alley, Don.
Yes, exactly. It's like ching.
Oh, Hardy says she read that it's good to keep salt and cinnamon under your bed for abundance.
Why don't I pick it up for Quinn?
Okay. I hear thunder. It's about to rain again. I'm not even hating it. I love every minute of it. As long as it doesn't flood, I love the
Except
rain.
for the chill. You don't like the chill,
Oh
right?
my gosh, it's so cold, Don. When I went to get food today, she was like, this is the first day I've seen people in jackets. I said, baby, I am cold.
Okay, Quinn, I do have something interesting for you, and I don't know where it necessarily fits in. I was trying to figure out how it slots in, but it's interesting. They're showing me a 401k, so I'm guessing with this situation that there's a 401k that you already have. And it's telling me that you need to shift resources. So check and see, because they're showing me that you can actually direct inside your 401k how the money is allotted. And if that is the case, look at how you're doing it, because apparently there's an allotment situation or the way you have it right now is not going to maximize your return. So I would suggest that you take a look at maybe adjusting it and finding ways to try to get more bang out of it. Okay. I think that it's they're telling me that you're too cautious, that the way you have it set up now is not as aggressive as it could be. So you may want to take a look at that. Because again, I think that it's not balanced to give you maximum benefit. So take a look at that. Again, it's inside a 401, they're telling me. They're showing me inside a 401k. So if you have a 401k, that'd be a first start. And then if you do have it, check and see if you can get in there and what you can do and how you can move things around in your 401k, because they're telling me that you can do it and you should take a look at that. That's the money aspect that I was getting. You're gonna get a surprise. You're gonna get a surprise by like after Christmas. So don't be surprised if you get some kind of bonus or some kind of employment thing, annual thing, because they're showing me something about that, and it does seem, again, the way they're showing it attached to income. So it's probably something from the work, but it's showing me work specific. So again, I don't know if you can work a lot of overtime, but I don't get that energy. I get a bonus. I get a bonus or a year-end something or something. So that'll come at the end of the year, something you hadn't planned on, something that you should not plan on, but something that is going to arrive, and you'll be happy when it does, because you're like, you know what, I could use this. Okay. So
Yeah. I also saw like her money stacked like this and it's trying to blow away and she's pushing it down. She's trying to cut back on her spending. She's trying to keep her money from coming in. But I get the thing of don't worry, kind of like you said, the bonus is coming in. I kind of get like, oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna replenish. Don't be so tight on it blowing away. Like get what you need, but don't go out there being like, oh, I just want a yacht, I want a vacation, I want, a Chanel bag. Be mindful, but you don't have to be super thrifty about it.
yeah. And who is the 17-year-old boy? Do you have a 17-year-old boy in your world? Is it a grandson, a son? And specifically 17. They're giving me 17. Does that register, Quinn?
She has two sons. I don't know if the other one is 17 because I know Michaela is the baby
Mm-hmm.
girl, and there's one older than her, but I don't know if he's 17 because the oldest is in college.
Okay. Yeah, they're telling me 17-year-old boy. 17-year-old boy. 19-year-old son. Nope, they're being clear with me. 17. Let me work on that a little bit and figure out what they want me to do with that. Or think about maybe you have a niece or a nephew that's 17. There's a 17-year-old boy who is no, it's actually, I mean, 17. Again, they're showing me every time I see numbers, no, they're correcting me. 17. There's a 17-year-old boy who's kind of lost his way, and but he's somehow in your world. He's so I don't know how. I thought it was a son. It seemed like a son, so it could be again a niece or a nephew, which is possible. But this one needs help. He's lost. He's truly lost, and he needs whatever. You just have a way of talking, is what they're showing me. You have a way of speaking to kids, and you understand them better than a lot of other people do. I guess probably because again you've had your own, and you've learned how to deal with them over the years. But this kid could use a good talking to, but a conversation with, not a talking to. And so if you can identify who this might be, Quinn, again, 17-year-old boy. They keep coming back to that 17-year-old, and they're really hard set on 17. So keep that in mind, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
And then K Weezy, I got a message for you as soon as I saw your name. Are you still here? Because every week you ask us for a reading. I'm okay, Natalie. How are you? A message for you. And they keep showing me you trying to pull open a door that you need to push. They're like, you're pulling on it, and they're like, just push. You're making it harder than it has to be. You don't have to go through, like, you're pulling and you're trying your hardest to open this door, but no, if you push, it'll just swing right open for you. You can walk through the door to where you're trying to get. So I don't know what you're pulling back from. So if you're pulling, maybe you're trying to pull back from something and they're telling you to push your way through and go ahead and make it it would be a lot easier for you for whatever this is. And I don't know that it's career wise, but I do see music notes. Like I can feel, which is weird, music notes, and then I can see glimpses of little music notes in the background. So I don't know if it's related to your music. Like, have you ever thought about just doing like an open mic night or going to like an amateur night and sing? I don't know if your thing is singing or if it's making music, but going to something like an amateur night and trying to start there or something. But you're making it harder than it has to be. You don't have to work as hard as if you just push. The door will open right for you once you're ready to go through. And you're pulling back, like you're pulling away to maybe keep the door closed, or you're trying to open the door by pulling it open towards you, and they're like, push it open, and it'll open right up for you. So that's what I got for Kaylee.
Super.
All right, who's next, Don?
Whomever you want, Miss Angie.
I hear the rain. It sounds so good.
We're not getting here yet, but that happens
It
often.
is
The valley
pouring
is so big
down.
that
Oh,
we
did
can
you
hear
see
it.
that in I hope it's not hail because they said in Glendale it was hailing.
That
Glendale, Goodyear, it was hail.
and Julie reported she had hail too, but I don't remember if it was today or yesterday. I thought it was today. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday, Julie reported to us that she had hail.
I can't see. I don't think it's hail, but I can, and it doesn't sound like it. Just sounds like a strong rain.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. All right. Hi, Laddie. Hi, Myra. Myra, I don't remember seeing your name for a long time. Hi, Rashika. Oh my gosh, so many people. Uh, Nobody has a question. You all just want general readings because I don't see a question.
While you're watching that, Miss Angie, I want to make a little kind of self-serving notice. Ladies and gentlemen, the book that Susan and I have been writing is finally went live. The Spanish version is live as we speak. It went live at 4 p.m. today. It's available on Amazon. This is a book that helps to teach and instruct people how to do mediumship. If you already do it, then it teaches you how to improve it. It also teaches platform mediumship. It also helps you understand what mediumship is. So it is available. The English version will be released Friday at 4 p.m. But this is the Spanish version, and I'm so happy that it's finally up because it's taken me forever with edits. So I'm happy. Actually, the Spanish version went up the first time without issue. The English version, 5 different edits with the printer. So, but the Spanish, poop, perfect the first time. So I'm loving it. Anyway, just to toot our own horn there, folks. The Spanish version of the mediums is up and available. So who else, Miss Angie?
Tania W. Is it Tania? I think it is 3907. Asked, will her project that she completed go well? I heard yes, and I got a green light. So once the project is done, is it like, are you waiting for a go live date? Because they showed me a stoplight and they showed me a green light. Like I feel like you've been waiting on this for a while. So they showed me it going great. And initially when I read your question, I heard yes. And then when I tapped into your energy, I saw a yes. I saw the green light, and then the card that came out was the page of Pentacles, which is usually good news and usually good news about money. So it may get you like a bonus or a promotion or something like that. And then I saw the Ten of Wands, which means that you're at the end of this journey. Like, oh my gosh, this has been such a long journey. I've been carrying all of this I don't know, anxiety or pressure or whatever it is that you've been holding on to, and now it's gone. And then I see the Queen of Wands, which is nurturing. Like you want to make sure your project get good, and you kind of want to nurture it and make sure that things are going well and that there's no hiccups with it. But I feel like everything is going to go fine for you, Tania. Oh, you wrote a book and you're waiting on being up for sale. You're waiting for it to be released on sale. Yeah, it must be something very personal. Is that why I got the Ten of Wands with you being like carrying a burden with you? But I feel like it's gonna do good. Like I got the green light and everything should go fine. Are you self-publishing? Is that what you're doing, Tania? I need to share that what y'all have seen coming. New job in time for. Oh, she said she got. Oh, Letty's giving us some kudos. She said she wanted to share what we saw coming, the new job, the time frame, and everything was on point. I love that, Letty. I knew you were gonna get a new job. Is it with the same company or did you leave? Because I saw 2 options for you. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in the chat, Don. I can't even keep up with it.
Which is a good thing.
Exactly. And that was Tania that I just read. So she was asking about her project, how it was going to do. And I guess it's a book because she's saying that a book she's waiting for the sales. Oh, different agency. Perfect. Okay, good, good, good. All right, I saw that. Oh, I like that. Oh, she says it's to help humanity, and she's self-published. Okay, well, congratulations. I see that it's gonna go well. Like I saw a green light on it, and I feel like everything is gonna go well. You just seem really, really nervous.
And where is it published? Where did you publish it? Is it Barnes and
Amazon.
Nobles, Amazon? Amazon?
Oh yes, congratulations, lady. I guess I should have said that.
Oh, absolutely. Congratulations, lady.
Oh, Don Mary says she hears thunder in Old Town Scottsdale.
Yeah, we're over at 136th and Shay, and we don't have it yet, thank goodness. Or I'm actually in the basement, so unless it's really loud, I don't hear it. But I do when it rains, I hear it because we hear it click 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 outside. So, and is that the Mary that we had that was the we didn't realize, but was the mother and related to? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the Mary. Okay, so Mary, you're back in town now.
Yes.
Okay. Had to register a moment there. Going, wait a minute, we had a good mediumship with her. Definitely
She
good.
said an ebook and all online resellers.
But are you doing it so are you doing it like through again, is it like through my book or are you doing it through mybook.com or through Amazon? Are you doing it through Barnes and Nobles? Are you doing it through your own website? How are you doing it? Just curious. Where mystery goes. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, you start singing it and I could hear and it, for some reason it was just in my head. And then you start singing it. I said, is Don reading my mind? He might be a psychic, Don.
Oh, I still like that song. It's such a little
I
clever.
do. I like the little because you just
Yeah, it's pleasant. It's actually very pleasant.
she said tell well publishing.
Okay, I hadn't heard of them. Send us the information. Let us talk about it. We can share it. Share it. We'll share the information with us eventually, and will look it up and we'll even
Oh,
talk about
dang,
it.
everybody in here is talking about publishing a book. Tortoise Love just published a book too.
Oh, congratulations, Tortoise. What was yours about?
Um Kaiser Mingo, we don't do like super chat doesn't get you pulled up to the list. We just whatever energy we're attracted to. You could just post your question in there, and if we feel drawn to you, then we'll go ahead and read you.
Absolutely.
You did so I can. I like that. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's what it looks like. You did so I can. I like that. All right. Oh my gosh.
It's amazing, because I don't know if you all know it, but Angie and I both have written books. And so and we know the work that goes into it. Lord have mercy, we know the work, don't we, Miss Angie? But at the
Yeah.
same time, we also know how cathartic it can be. It really can
It
bring,
is.
yeah, it can bring peace. It can bring, I don't know, it can bring healing and that kind of stuff. And I'm really not putting too much into it. It really does have that ability. If you put yourself into your book, it's kind of a way of giving your feelings a voice is how it comes off, for at least the way I see it. And so, it's amazing how, um, how that just happens. It's just crazy. So yeah.
Um, is it Mary? She asked about her sister. I don't get your sister energy. I get a male energy, an older male with a beard. And do you know somebody named Jim? Is Mary? Is that someone in your life? Somebody named Jim? Because I said, who is this? And I heard the name Jim. So do you know a Jim that's passed over, Mary? He's smiling and laughing real big, like he's known you for a long time. Because he's flashing like a younger him and an older him. Like you would know him from maybe younger in your life. Also, you do know a Jim? Okay. Oh, how about yourself? Wait, so you do know a gym? You said yes, so I'm hoping that you're saying yes to the gym person. Oh, yes, she does. Okay. He's smiling and laughing like when he laughs, he kind of he's laughing at it and he's flashing me like um an older him and a younger him and um he the words that he's saying now is how's my girl doing? Um and he says that like he's showing me like fiery red. Is your hair red? Like why is he showing me fiery red hair? Or like you're a fiery little, like he's showing me like a fiery energy. So is your hair red? Is that what he's showing me? Why is he showing me a fiery redness? Is your hair red? And is this somebody who you were romantic with? Because he seems very caring and very loving or affectionate towards you. Is that who this person is? And then uh he's eating some like a soup or a pea or something like that, a pea soup or something like that. Like he's showing me food that he's eating. um and I want to say, like, I kept saying soup, but I kept hearing the word pea. So is it pea soup or is it something like that? Like he's eating out of a bowl. And it feels like something that you would have prepared for him. Oh, a great friend. Okay, okay. Well, did he like you maybe or something like that? But he's just asking how you're doing, and he's saying like he said you were a Spitfire or a pistol or something like that. Like that's the word that he said. I heard she's a pistol, but then I heard Spitfire. So maybe he thought you were like fiery or high energy or just really really like a fiery kind of Aries type energy is how he's showing it to me. Oh, our best friend's husband. Oh, okay, so that's how he's showing it to me. Okay. Oh, you had split pea soup for dinner. Okay, because he was showing me the soup and I kept saying soup. And he kept saying no, pea. And I'm like, oh, where is it? Pea soup. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I like that.
Angie, you may be psychic.
And maybe. Or June is just showing it to me. I am so hot right now. I don't know if it's him or what, but geez, oh peace, I'm so hot right now. Um he's holding a lady's hand. So is the wife on the other side or is she still here? I don't like, she isn't in the picture. I just see him holding a hand. So I don't feel like she's on the other side. And he says, tell my girl I'm okay, or tell her I'm okay. So maybe I don't feel like she's on the other side. I feel like she's still here. Oh, you are. Oh no, Myra's an Aries. No, this is for Mary. Um, And so he's holding a lady's hand. So I don't feel like she's on the other side because I can't see her. I can only see her hand. And so he's waiting. Maybe she's still here. Right. So he's waiting to connect with her because I don't. He said, tell my girl I'm okay. And when he laughed, it must have been contagious because every time he laughs, it sounds like a big echo or like a booming echo, like it makes everybody else around him laugh too. And then he's doing something with his hair. Like, was he thinning up here? And then you guys teased him about his hair because he's showing me his hair and it feels like maybe it's like he's saying it's no longer thin up there no more, but he's showing me maybe it was thin and you guys teased him about his hair. And but like his beard is white and his hair is white, but it's very short, like a little bit more than not more than a buzz cut, so a little bit of hair up here, but it was thinning. He's really showing me that, and he keeps doing this, and he keeps laughing about the hair, like you guys teased him about the hair or made comments about the hair. I keep hearing the word curly, but that's when you're completely bald, and he doesn't feel like he's completely bald, like he had hair at the top. Um, and did he smoke cigars? Because I see like I feel like there's a cigar, a fat cigar in his mouth. So did he smoke cigars? And then there's a cough. So was it related to a chest issue that is how he passed? Because he, like, I see the cigar in his mouth and a flame at the end, and then there's a cough after it. So then I get like a rumbling in the chest, like maybe it was a chest issue. And who's on the cane? You're on the cane because you had the issue. Because he shows me somebody walking with the cane and he's saying, be careful. So I don't know if his wife is also on the cane, but he's showing me somebody walking on a cane or maybe a walker. And he's saying, be careful getting around. He had MS. Oh, okay. Oh, so did it ultimately end in like a lung or something like that issue that ended up with the chest? Like, was that the final thing? Like maybe pneumonia or something? Because it feels like a rumbling in my chest. And like it's hard to like, yeah, it feels like, when you have like phlegm or something in your chest. So I feel like maybe that was the last, like it may have been MS, but was it an infection that caused the final crossing over. And then just 6. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He had MS for Vietnam. Okay. So the cigarettes. Okay. So I see the smoke. I thought it was a cigar, so maybe it was a cigarette because I see the red flame at the end. And then I see the coughing. Okay. And then oh, I still feel the rumbling in my chest. So maybe, I don't know. And then also the walker, whoever's on the walker or the cane, he's saying be careful. And you're moving slow, hard to breathe in the end. Okay, so that's why he's making me, okay, feel the rumbling in my chest. Okay. And then be careful. And then it's something about trees, like and snow on the trees. Like, did you guys used to go and cut your own tree down? Because he's showing me like a forest and trees, and I feel like he's dragging the tree back. So did you guys used to go and cut your own tree down for Christmas? Is that true? Or why is he dragging a tree behind him? And have you guys gotten out of the tradition of decorating? Because that feels like maybe you've lost some of the Christmas tradition or some of the decorating. Like, it seems like that was a fun time for you. Oh, she has heart issues too. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, a whole bunch of stuff. Jeez, oh Pete. But all of it has to do with the chest. Like, you know, okay. So, okay. He was paralyzed. Oh, okay. Oh, so okay. And then wait, from Vietnam? So did you guys cut down trees? Because he's showing me somebody walking with a tree behind them, and it feels like you cut down a tree for Christmas. Oh, so you, okay, all right. So he's showing me. I'm like, I see somebody cutting down a tree, and he's making it seem like maybe you guys have lost that tradition, or you don't do it so much. Like, it used to be such a fun time and decorating it, and like family and friends around or something like that. And so he's making it seem like maybe you guys have lost that tradition, and maybe you should, you know, do a little something this year. And he's specific about a star on top of the Christmas tree or something like that. Was there a special star that you had as a family, or like, he's showing me a star, and it's a 5-pointed star that goes on top of the tree. And then he says, I'm not cold anymore. Like, I don't know if he was always cold, or if he had a chill or something like that, but he says, I'm not cold anymore. Oh, you got old. I get it, Mary, because I don't put up a tree anymore either. Brandon's 19, and nah, ain't no tree going up around here. And plus, they wouldn't help me decorate. If you're not gonna help me decorate, I'm not gonna do it. My sisters bought all the kids their own personal trees to go in their room last year, and not a single one of them decorated them trees. They just still in the box. So we ain't decorating no trees around here this time. No, we're not even doing that. So he's showing me that. And then but otherwise he's just saying everything is okay. Like and is somebody sick right now? Because he's saying somebody needs chicken noodle soup, like a hearty meal to warm them up. But again, he said, I'm not cold anymore. And then he's showing me chicken noodle soup, like maybe somebody needs to have a bowl of chicken noodle soup to warm them up or something like that. Oh, it was hard at the end. Okay, cool. And then he says well, he's saying, okay, bye now. And he's showing me like a bird flying away. He says, okay, bye now. And he says, don't come too soon. Like, you don't come see me too soon. Like, he don't want y'all to come on the other side too soon. But he's gonna go ahead and disconnect and go away. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, I like his energy. His laughter is so contagious. Like, he just makes me want to laugh so loud. Oh, you've been sick for a week. So he's saying have some chicken noodle soup, because he's showing me that. And he's like, have some chicken noodle soup. And I don't know if that was a family thing. And you know what? I've been craving chicken noodle soup too. And so I just keep, and I'm not making it homemade, because no. I am so semi homemade. Sandra Lee, people, Sandra Lee. Just open that can, maybe throw a little salt, pepper, some little seasoning in it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not doing all that extra. Every now and then I'll make it, because the kids really like when we make chicken and noodles. But just on a regular basis, I just like the Campbell's chicken noodle soup sometimes, like that traditional, just plain old chicken and noodles in the soup, in the thing. Okay, great. And so he's saying, but he's clear. Don't come see me too soon. He's saying that, don't see me too soon. And now he's just walking back off to where he was. So that's all I got for you, Miss Mary. I hope that was what you wanted to see. You asked about your sister, but I didn't get anything about the sister. Don, are you getting anything about the sister?
I just got lost for a brief spot there. I don't know what happened.
Oh.
I just popped out and back in. I didn't know. I was like, I'm like, what happened?
Oh, you're thank you, Tortoise Love. My mom made that up. Andrewanta, yeah. Yeah. Everybody from India likes to call me Anju because they think it's Anju Wanta, but it's Anja Wanta, like marijuana. Anjuana marijuana. It's easy for you to pronounce. And I usually don't tell people my real name because as soon as they do it, that's all they call me is by my full government name. And I'll just be like, sorry.
But you should get the book, folks. You should get the book. It is really good, and it's written in Angie's voice. So when you read it, you're reading and you're hearing Angie, and it's humorous and it's actually dark moments. It's heavy stuff. She puts it out there. She's not sugarcoating it. So the good part is you get the good side and the not so good side, but you understand that life is not permanent. It is momentary, and I think that's the one thing about your book, Angie, that is so inspirational, is that you remind people, you can have your darkest, deepest moments, but those moments will pass, as do the good ones. And so it's like savor the good ones, work to get through the bad ones, and you can get there. You'll do fine. You'll come through it. And I love that. I love that energy, and that's the book is that kind of reminder.
Mary, what is happens in June? Is your sister's birthday in June? Because I hear Jim saying she's coming soon, and then I hear the word June. So is there something? Is there some connection with her in June? 'Cause you said 9 months ago, I think. So that wouldn't be June. What's with June and your sister, Mary? Because he said she's coming soon. And remember, I said when he was walking away, he showed me like bird wings flapping. And so I wonder if that's what he's showing me with the angel wings. Oh my gosh, Linda, it was a life lesson. And it was actually really releasing. Like I remember a lot of trauma that I had back, when I was a child or just growing up. And then it really did release a lot. So Don is true when he says that, you learn lessons, you release a lot. It's a lot of therapy. It is great. And when I wrote the book, the problem that I had was when I was going through my situation, all the books that I would read on self help were like, oh, I had a problem. I prayed. The Lord made it good. There was no in between. There was nothing to tell me how to deal with it every single day. And my book was in the thick of it. Like a lot of people write their book after the situation is over. So they look at it from a higher perspective. Mine was right in the thick of it, like as I was going through everything. So you feel the anger that I had with God. You feel the anger that I had with spirituality. You feel the frustration that I had as I was going through all the financial situations and the mental, just everything that I was going through because it was right in the thick of it. And I wrote it from first person, from right as I went through it, not after from a perspective of, oh, it's all better. Because I feel like sometimes a lot of books lose that voice and they make it seem like, oh, well, it wasn't so bad. It was terrible. It was terrible, terrible. Let me tell you, it was terrible. Oh, your sister's still here. Okay. So what's with the June? Wait, you said she passed 9 months ago. Wait, did I read that wrong? Wait, who passed 9 weeks ago or something not about 9 weeks ago? Did I read that wrong? I don't know where it's at. It's way down there. But I thought you said she passed 9 weeks ago.
Or did maybe Jim pass 9 months ago or something?
I don't know when Jim passed.
Yeah. I don't know what I lost track of that too. Sorry.
Me too. All right, well, Miss. My big sister has her birthday in June. Oh, because he said she's coming soon. Oh, so maybe the birthday's coming soon. Oh, my sister Rolene. Is it Rolene passed away? Oh, she's still here. Oh, okay, that's what I meant by she's coming soon. You asked about your sister, and then he showed me. Then he said she's coming soon because we were never able to connect to her. And then I heard June. So maybe that's what the connection was, the sister and the June. Okay, because that's how he did it. Oh, June's week. Okay, got it. Yeah, okay. So it was in relation to the sister, not to his wife. No, he told y'all to stay over here as long as y'all can. Don't come over here.
This is Udin. This is the book. This is Angie's book here, right here. You were asking, so Udid Solkan. There you go.
It's you did. I think it's you did, so I can. That's how I saw it.
Oh, yes, it is.
I don't know. Is that correct? I don't even know what to call it.
No, I think you're right because the way the capitals are. Yep. So you did, so I can. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But that's all I got, Mary. But it was nice. His energy is nice. I like it. He seems like he would have been a great uncle, like an older uncle that would have been like really funny and would have just kind of like pinched the kids or did the quarter behind the ear or something like that. He just seems like a really nice guy. I really like him.
I'm going to show something too, and this is going to be a question actually for Tortoise. Tortoise, is this one of your what do you call it? What did you call it? Hey, is this one of your
Books.
illustrations?
Oh.
Is that one of yours? Because I looked at the book. So Tortoise, is that one of your illustrations? This is the book that Tortoise did some of the illustrations for.
Ah. Oh, I like that one. That said, listen. What's the book called, Tortoise Mom?
It's Wisdom for a New World, 100 Messages to Awaken Your Highest Self.
He said, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Or is Tortoise a lady? I feel like it's a male energy.
Super. And then there was one more that I saw back here that I didn't show you yet. There you go. Look at that one.
Oh.
On the cliff, yeah, we've all been there, it's like face your fears, you may think it's terrible if you take that step, but Lord, sometimes you got to take the step. So that's the book.
Oh, okay. I like it. Leanne Babcock. Okay, I might need to look at that. Wisdom for a New World, 100 Methods to Awaken a Higher Self. That's a nice book. I like that. 100 Messages to Awaken. Like that would be something great to like read every day, like for 100 days. Like, you know how people do the 100 days of the first of the year, like buy it. And then on the first of the year, every day read a different thing and kind of commit to it or, put it to, I like that. I might have to get that. You did.
Exactly. You did a great job.
I forgot what just that quick.
Wisdom, some wisdom for the new world.
Okay, let me put that down because I'm just.
And I forget her name again already. Leanne.
Oh, there it is, right there. I found it. It's only like $12 at Walmart too.
Yeah.
All right now.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah.
Myra. And I don't even remember what your question was, but when I read your name, I kept hearing, don't get caught in the weeds. And they showed me you like getting caught up in some tall grass, and it kind of looks like the 9 of Wands. It's saying, don't get caught up in the weeds, walk away from it. So are you dealing with a conflict situation and they're saying walk away from it? Are you the person asking me, should you leave your job? I don't know. But they're saying walk away from it. Like, don't get caught up in the weeds. You're getting caught up in a situation that you don't have to even deal with. Just walk away from it and move on. Like, you're putting yourself in, like, there's a clear path for you, but you're taking the path through the weeds and you don't have to. So I heard, don't get caught up in the weeds. And then I saw just walk away from whatever the situation is. And they're saying you'll get your glory on the other side. So is it like a stand your ground, like you're trying to stand your ground or hold your space where you're like, I'm going to get my justice, I'm going to get my blah, blah, blah. And they're saying you're going to get your glory on the other side, not on like on the other side, but on the on the other side of the situation. Like on the other side, you'll be proven wrong. Like they showing me a light bulb coming on, like ding, 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 and things will be fine. So just walk away from it now. And even if, and they're saying, even in you feeling defeated, you'll get your vindication later. The vindication will come later. So just walk away from it and let it go. And then, are you working? Because I heard your job is holding you back. Like they're not letting you excel. Like I feel like you're trying to move forward and you're being pulled back. So is that true? Is your job pulling you back? Or not letting you excel, like maybe you're applying for positions or something. Like I feel like you're trying to move forward and somebody's holding you back. So it felt like maybe a job, but if not, it could be a person or something too. But they're saying they're holding you back. But I heard the word your job is holding you back. So is that true? Don, they're saying, is your book on Amazon?
Yeah, all 5 of them are on Amazon.
Dang, 5 Don already?
Yeah. Well, remember.
Oh yeah, the Spanish, English, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so they're saying you may need to just like leave that section, like leave your job and find something else. Cause I feel like they're holding you back. Like you're trying to walk forward and somebody's pulling the back of your coat and holding you and not letting you move forward. And you're like, oh my gosh, well, I can't believe it. Like you're interviewing or you're trying for stuff and you're just not getting it. And they're saying your job is holding you back. Those were the exact words that I had. So you may want to look on for something else. And I'm not sure if you're the person who said that, but they're saying you may need to just move on to something else and find something better so that you don't have those issues that you're having. And so that you like, I feel like your money, because they show it to me like this, like your money stacks up and then it gets depleted and then it stacks up and gets depleted. But I don't feel like it's by you have bad spending efforts or bad spending habits. It feels like things just come up and your income isn't catching up to your spending needs or to the things that are going on in your life. Am I correct? I just hear a yes. And can you say yes? Like, yes, job holding me back, or yes, financial issues. Like, that's how they're showing it to me. But they're saying it would be better if you would actually just move on and go to something else. So that's what I got for you, Miss Myra. And that's it for her, Don. And I don't remember what her original question was. That's just what came up.
Also, I want to thank Judy Nails. Thanks, Judy Nails, for the compliment. I appreciate it. I'm looking back to see what Myra's question was.
And she just keeps saying yes, and I don't know what the yeses are to. I hope everything is correct, but everything is coming. And they actually showed me the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles means good money or good news coming that has to do with finances or blessings or something like that, because Pentacles are like things you can see, feel, hear, touch. That's how I see Pentacles, as see, feel, hear, touch, things that you can actually see the efforts of. Like a lot of times it's like, oh, it was a spiritual victory. No, I don't want a spiritual victory. I want a material victory. I want to see the money in my hand. I want to see some growth, some weight loss, some hair, some something. I want to see it, feel it, touch it. I don't want it to just be, oh, well, the Lord took, no. The Lord needs to show me the money, Lord. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. I'm from Missouri. The show me state.
Show me.
Exactly.
So I feel like the things are coming for you, but in order to get them, you're going to have to change your employment or at least get a new manager. And I don't feel like they're holding you back in a malice way. I feel like you're so good at your job, they don't want to lose you. So like, oh, if she goes, then we won't have anybody to do this, this, and this. And so they're going to lose you either way. Either you're going to go to another company or they're going to let you move on. So I feel like you're just really good at what you do and they don't want to lose you that way. Not because, oh, you're not qualified or, oh, Jim Beam doesn't like you. It's just, she's so good at her job, we don't want to lose her. And so that may be it. So you're going to have to move on in some kind of way in order to get the efforts that you want. But I do see your finances picking up in 2026. Like I see like fireworks and bursts and things like that happening for you. So I feel like 2026 will be better for you, but you have to make the change. You have to decide that you're going to move on. If you stay where you're at, you're going to stay in the situation you're at. So move on to get what you want. So that's what I got for you, Miss Myra.
I think Myra just was looking for a message, a general message. And so I think you accomplished big time that, thank goodness. And for me, Myra, I was like trying to connect and figure out what it is that was what would resonate, what beyond what Angie was saying would resonate. And it's interesting because, Myra, you've come in before and I'm feeling like you are in such a better place now. Your energy is so much better than it was in the past. And I feel like you're in a better space. And I don't know if it's your head space is better or your life is better or things are just not, just good. I don't know, but I do believe it's more of a headspace situation. I think you are actually feeling better about things and you're thinking better. And I just get this energy of clarity and of feeling. And it's like when I'm feeling down here in my chest area, it's like, oh, I feel good. I feel, and I'm not saying you feel good as in great, but what I'm saying is that I really do believe that you've come through something and now you're on the other side of it. And again, it's kind of what go back to Angie's book. It's about that is like, when you're living through it and you're going through it and you realize, you think, oh, I'm not going to get through this, or I can't see the way through. I can't see on the horizon because the smoke is so strong. And then you get through it and you're like, I lived it, I experienced it, and I'm going to move on, which is great. So I really do get that you're in a much better space. So I don't feel the strong, what do you call it? What's that energy, Angie? When it's like the need for
Oh, that
The-
gosh, oh, because I see it all the time. It feels like that oh my gosh, I can't even think of the word that like 'cause that's how I feel like love readings are sometimes. It feels
yeah,
like that needy space where you're desperation, kind of like that. You
desperation.
don't feel
Yeah.
like you're in desperation.
Yeah, and there for a while, I felt like you just were desperate to get answers. You were desperate to get something to give you some way to let you know you're getting through. And I just feel like you're not there anymore. I love the fact that you've come through this. And so, this is a great time to now assess how to move forward, how what it is next you want, and how you want to process. So again, this is not psychic. That part, the energy hit was psychic. But what I'm going to tell you, or what I would suggest to you, is actually just more of a life thing, and that is, I would get out some paper and pen, and I would start mapping out a 5 year plan. I would start looking at what is it I want next. What is it that I want to where do I want to direct myself? And think big. Don't think small, because if you think small, you will achieve small. Think big. And then once you have that, then one thing that you may want to do is just start figuring out, okay, how do I do it? How do I get there? But also making points of the lessons you learned previously, and saying, I can't do this again. I can't do this again. I can't do this again. So I need to navigate around those kind of situations to make sure they don't pop up here. But this is a great time for that, because again, the headspace that I'm feeling you're in a clarity. You have a clarity of mind to the point where you're ready to do this. So I would do that if I were you.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that, Myra. Again, navigate to a different job. That's where your stack will come from.
Mhm.
Samantha, you asked, could you drop a question? Yes. But before you drop your question, confirm for me, do you have some littles? Do you have like two little kids? Because they show me they say, get the kids, get in the car and go. And it's at night. So I feel like you're trying to escape something. Confirm that for me. And while you're doing that, Daryl, who asked about the outcome of the estate sale, are you getting advice from somebody who's telling you how to price it, and they're saying go with the higher price, not the lower price? In this situation, they're saying go with the higher price. You'll get the higher price. Like maybe they're telling you accept the lower one because it's a short thing, but I'm hearing go with the higher price is what I heard for you, Daryl, on the estate sale for your father. I heard go with the higher price. Like they showed me two different sections, and maybe somebody's telling you this is the safe one, this is the one that we know, like the finance will come through, this is the better option. They're saying go with the higher option. If you haven't gotten two options, they're telling me that yes, you will get two options, or you will get two and take the higher one of the two. Even though it seems like a long shot, it feels like it'll be the one that you'll actually get in the longer term. And then Samantha, I'm waiting on you to confirm that you have the littles and that you're trying to escape a situation, and to put your actual question in.
And
The
answer the
messages are
tortoise.
coming so fast, I have to go.
Exactly. Answer the tortoise's question. Tortoise, yes, the images are mine, and it's so much so that Angie's in my book, because that's Angie in my child's book, my grandson's book.
You know, I
Angie,
love it every single time I see it. I think I'm famous, y'all. Are you Angie the alligator? Oh, why, yes, I am.
yes, she is.
Why, yes, I am. Samantha, yes, you can be added to. I'm actually asking you several questions, Miss Samantha. Go ahead and tell me to type your question and then confirm to me if you have the littles. You know, are you the one who has Samantha Campos 9436? Do you have two littles? My two little children, because they keep saying get the kids, get in the car and go. So I want to make sure that's that's your energy that I'm seeing. And it's at night, so usually at night you don't want somebody to know. So I feel like you're trying to escape something. Okay. So Daryl said there's a lot that he's trying to sell, so he'll keep that in mind. Is there a house that you're actually trying to sell? Because I feel like that's the advice that they're giving me, Daryl, is on the house. Like selling the actual property. Go higher on it. I don't know about the rest of the stuff in there. And how that's gonna go, but I feel like they're telling me that on the price of the house. I am wearing green tonight. Oh, Angie, yes, I am. And you know what? When I went to the closet to get the shirt, I thought about the live today, and I said I want to wear green today. And it says lucky because every year we have to get a green shirt for Brandon's birthday, and so this is just one of my March 17th St. Patrick's Day shirts.
And back and to Daryl specific, Daryl, document. They're showing me that you're going to save yourself a lot of grief if you document as you make the sale. Make sure you get receipts, those kind of things, and show transactions, because there's going to be drama. Family going to be drama. So make sure that you document what you're doing and keep track of what you're doing, so where there's no question of what was done and how it transpired. Okay, because there are some people that are going to be looking over your shoulder, and they're going to, no matter what you do, they're going to complain. So protect yourself in advance by documenting everything. Okay.
Yeah, so he said properties, yes, and that's okay. Is that why I see the two offers? Because I felt like it was two offers, a high and a low. So maybe it's two properties, but I feel like they're telling me to tell you to go with the higher amount on the property. So I figured it was a house, but property house. I mean, is there a difference between, like, when you say property, do you mean like it's a building versus like a dwelling that you live in? Like, oh, you mean just, wait, two properties? Yeah.
Mm.
They're not houses. They're just buildings. Is that what you're trying to say, Daryl? But again, like Don is saying, keep your records, because I do feel that, like, the more meticulous. Oh, a garage in one. I don't even know what that means. Oh, a garage, like an auto mechanic garage.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Okay, because I'm like, a garage in one. What does that
Yeah.
mean?
I'm hearing
Okay.
the thunder, by the way, is rolling here now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Either way, Daryl, it's going to go better than you think. Again, keep meticulous records like that for that. And I don't know what else you want. Like, are you wanting us to tell you how much you'll get for each and everything? Yeah, okay. So, are there no children involved? Because they're telling me to tell you to get in the car and leave. So if that's related to Francisco, then yes, you need to go ahead and go. Francisco does not want to be with you. And I don't mean it like that, but initially, before I even knew your question, and you know what, that sounded so harsh. I don't mean it like that. But they're saying to get in the car and go. Like, they showed me. It said I heard get the kids, get in the car and leave, but you never confirmed if there were kids. So what I heard was to leave, and you were leaving at night. So I feel like you were leaving and you didn't want anybody to know you were leaving. So if I feel like that's related to the relationship, because that's what I was saying. Are you trying to get away from somebody? So yes, you need to go ahead and move on. Do you have kids? Why are they telling me you need to get the kids and go? Or maybe it's get the keys. I heard kids, because they made it seem like you were loading people up into the car. You don't know if he's had kids. Wait a minute. Have you met Francisco? Like, y'all ain't never seen each other? Either way, leave. They're telling me to tell you to just move on, because I see you getting in a car and you're driving away. So they're saying to move on, to go on. So I hope that helps with whatever relationship. You don't have a car either? Because, well, they're saying to leave. So they showed me you getting into a car and leaving. So whatever the situation is, they're telling you to go. And if you're in mode of transportation, is usually important for me. So if you're getting in a car and it's nighttime, it's secrecy to it. Or maybe he has the keys and maybe he's living a double
You
life.
say you don't know him? What did I miss?
Okay, you know what?
You have no kids, no keys, and you don't know him, and you're asking a question about someone you don't know. Is that what you're saying? Because I could misunderstand it. I get that, but is that what you're saying? Is you're asking about someone whom you don't even know?
I just love a love reading.
This is why we tend to avoid love readings. He has a car, yes. So if he has a car, you know him then, apparently. So you do know him. But you just said, I don't know him. Walk on by, walk on by. If you see him
They're
walking,
making it seem like you should just move on. So,
Mhm.
in relation to this situation, just move on. If
Yeah.
you haven't got involved with them, don't. If you are involved with it, keep it moving. Either way, move on. The journey is to keep moving forward and don't do it. Look at
Yes.
my face. Don't do
And look who shows up right as we're doing
it.
this.
Exactly.
It's your fault, Miss Bonnie. It's your fault. This-
Exactly, Tortoise love, because G's OPs. But it came up like that. Like, I don't mind a love reading if it comes up organically. And the way they showed me was somebody getting in the car. They're saying, take the kids to go and leave. So is he leaving a relationship? Is that what you're trying to say? Because as soon as I read your name, I saw get the keys, get the kids, get in the car and leave. So maybe he's leaving a relationship.
So you've not even had a relationship with him yet? Is that what you're
I just, the
implying?
Lord help the child. No. I feel like you've gotten a reading before and you just are asking another person and another person, another person. Have you already asked multiple psychics to answer this question they have and you want like the best 20 out of 50?
Samantha, we've said it like 3 or 4 times. No, he doesn't. The point is, no, he doesn't want a relationship with you. And Angie said it, get in the car and go drive. Don't, it's time to navigate away. Navigate away.
When I asked, does Francisco want to be with Samantha? I gotta know. My no is back and forth. Let me stop it. Does Francisco want a relationship with Samantha, a romantic relationship with Samantha? And that's my no. You see that back and forth like a TikTok? It's a nice no, like hell no.
Not just no.
But hell no.
Let it go. Let it go. You're right. You did so I can let it go. Let it go.
Exactly. Move it. Okay. Who's next? Praise the Lord, people.
Ooh, the rain just come. I hear it now. Who's next? Daryl, you're gonna be fine though. You're gonna sell this property. So let's go back to Daryl real quick. You'll be fine. You'll sell the properties. Just make sure you document again because somebody. It's not the sale. It's not that you sold them. It's the fact that somebody's gonna fuss about the fact that how did it happen and whatever. And I could have gotten more for that, or you could have gotten more. The reality is you're gonna hear it no matter what. It's gonna happen. So just document, okay?
Samantha, Bonnie is doing a special for love readings. I think they're half price or half the price of what they normally are. So Bonnie she's in here under Your Love Goddess. I think you're on the same page. So go to Your Love Goddess and then go to her page and then you can book a reading with her and she'll give, here you go right here. She'll give you a very in-depth reading about Francisco and or just love in general because you seem to want more and more and more and more about him. And first of all, I don't like to tap into other people's energy because basically what you're asking me to do is to read his diary, like go into his mind and read his energy. And I think that is kind of assaultive. Like, that's kind of, I don't like going into other people's energy without their permission. Would you want him to come to me and say, can you tell me how Samantha feels about me? And then tell him all your deepest, darkest thoughts. So I'm not going to tap into his energy, but based on the situation that I saw without even reading your question, just by reading your name and they showed me you getting in the car and driving off, I would say just move on. There's a will that nobody knew about, so that's the main issue. What are they contesting the will? Is that what the problem is? She said she watched Frozen for 3 days. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with Frozen, especially them songs. You would swear that I was that lady in the movie when she sang. But I'm not.
Boy, and Angie will tell you she and Shauna got tired of hearing me with the Let It Go song
Oh no,
because
I don't get tired of it because God, it's appropriate every time you say it. It is so appropriate.
yes, I remember when DJ was younger at that point when that movie came out, and he and his friends, male and female, would sing that song, and I just thought it was so in. I don't know. It was so energetic, and I couldn't help it. I hung on to it, and it's a great song.
It is. Oh, I love it. The movie and everything, dog. I love it.
Exactly.
Oh, when we go to Maryland, we're going to see whatever Zootopia 2 too when it comes out with all the
Mhm.
kids.
Mhm. Samantha, again, check out Bonnie, your love goddess. She will read you. I mean, she will read for you. she will give. She
Oh,
will give you.
Daryl says that they're contesting the will.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lord. You know what? I went to the bank the other day and just set up a whole bunch of stuff to make sure Brandon's okay because I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this, none of this, none of this. And all my family know what my wishes are. Brandon knows what my wishes are. Everybody know. Like, don't play with me.
Yeah. I will tell you what, as an attorney who used to do some estate planning and some estate litigation, most of it was business stuff, but I did some of that because, again, I had 5 attorneys, and when I lose an attorney, I had to take care of their workload. And I would tell you what, the ugliest people in the world fall in 2 categories. First, family law. Good Lord, it is just ugly when family law situations happen. You know what I'm talking? Divorce, separation, child support, is this my child? Is it not my child? Ugly. I'm talking ugly.
Don, they'll fight over the spoons, the forks, the air that you breathe, the tires on the car, the little caps that go on the tires. They will fight over every single
Yep.
thing.
And most of those things meant nothing. It was just because I'm not going to lose it to them, is what that whole thing is about. It's like I'm going to be superior. And then the second one is families with an estate. Because when someone dies, it's amazing how everybody gets along until someone dies. And then all of a sudden people just get ugly. The green monster comes out and they want theirs. They want theirs. I want mine. It is, and I've seen it over and over again. And I've had to litigate those issues. And if anything, those are some of the reasons why I did not stay in law. I got out of law because it's just crazy. So Daryl, know that no matter how wonderful your family gets along when you're alive, know that there will be some drama in the past because people get ugly with that. And it just happens, and Angie, I'm like you, we created trusts and we created vehicles to put our wills and trusts. So therefore our stuff is sitting out there. And when we're gone, we've already given specific details in the trust, how things are supposed to go. And it's like autopilot, therefore no fighting, because guess what? It's all set down, everything.
Katie, answer me this question. Who's Judy? And then back to Daryl. He said it's not family. Is it like an ex, like a scorned ex? I'm the drama now. Is it like an ex or like a girlfriend or just like a mistress? Like, is it somebody just, is it a romantic person that was going on? Because I want to know. Call in, Daryl. We want you live on. Daryl, toward
Are you somewhere in Europe or along that chain?
Oh, a friend of his. A friend is contesting his own will? Is. Oh, Lord.
A friend found the will. A friend found it.
A friend of your dad came up with the will, like they just magically came up with this will, and y'all like, no, that ain't the truth. And it's in Florida. Mm.
Hmm. Czech Republic says tortoise.
Oh, okay.
Super.
It's a long story. Listen, we here for it. Go ahead, type.
Can we talk? Can we talk?
Can we talk?
I'll give you a topic. Good night, tortoise. Thanks for popping in, and I love your work. The drawings were amazing. Thank you.
Yes, I loved it too. Good to see you in. We missed you.
And Samantha, we gave you your questions. We gave your answers.
Before he died, he told he told us he needed to write one. So he never wrote one. I'm so lost in this story. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, they thought he hadn't written one, but apparently Daryl's saying somebody found one. But if the person who found it is in the will, I'd be concerned about them finding the will, if you know what I'm saying. So, especially if the parent lived in a distance away, because again, you don't know what they were thinking in the final days or weeks. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well,
Oh, his adopted grandson found it. Oh, found it where? Like in a box in a trunk? Like it feels like it was in a box in a trunk somewhere. Because it feels dusty. Like I see boxes stacked up, and then it feels dusty. Like they pulled it out of something. Like, oh, here it is. Or that's how they presented it to you.
the adopted grandson's the only one who knew he had a will. And what does the adopted grandson get in the will that he would not get otherwise? Just asking. My legal mind just cuts right in. It's like there's a little too much here. If the adopted grandson gets a very healthy chunk that he would not have gotten otherwise, I'm like, my mind wonders, because otherwise everybody
Like
would
it's
know about the
all
will. With my mom's will, and it's very my mom and dad when
is the
I
yes that they
drafted the
found it
wills
in a
with them and
box in the
helped them to get
garage?
them, and I was very clear. And I told we told everybody, hey, I've got the wills. Anybody needs the wills, I've got them. I got the powers of attorney. And then when my dad passed, my mom redid the will just to make it fresh again. And she wanted to do that because she moved to Pennsylvania. And it's like everybody knows who's got it. Uh huh. Yeah.
Oh, his aunt gets a property.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, he adopted an aunt that ain't even no kin to y'all?
Yeah. There's some questions there.
What's with 54? Was your dad born in 1954? What's with the 1954 that I keep getting from you? And Katie, did you hear me ask who's Judy? Because I keep hearing the word Judy. Katie, I think you're in the Bradley crew. You said your mom is Mary, Katie. Yeah, who's Judy in your life? And then Rashika, I think you asked about your job. Money just coming like this, just being poured at you. So I do feel like money is gonna come in to you. Um, the rest of 2025 won't be as great as you want it to be, but it won't be as bad as it's been, is what they're saying to me. Like it won't ease up as much as you want, but it won't be as tight as it's been. So it'll just kind of level out. And then in 2026, I just see money being thrown at you like this. So I feel like that's job offers. Like, hey, we want you, we want you, we want you. So I feel like opportunities will come for you in 2026 because they're saying like, and I clearly hear this word, politics will break. And then there'll be a little bit more hiring, or there'll be a little bit like, do you work in the government, like for the state or something like that, like a government agency?
We're talking about Katie now, or who?
This is Rashika.
Rashika. Okay.
And then Katie just confirmed the only Judy I can think of is my half sister stepmom. Okay, they keep saying the name Judy. So I totally forgot the thought that they gave me about Judy, but let me see what they're saying about Judy. Yes, the tire caps, Rashika. Because Rashika, wasn't your question about job or career or something? But again, they showed me that your 2025, it won't be as great as you want. Like you won't get the rise that you want, but it won't be as bad as hard as it was before. And so then in 2026, it just, money just being thrown at you like that. Like you don't have a job where they just throw money at you like that, do you? But they're showing me that money is going to come for you. I feel like those are all opportunities. It's not like just people just like here's money. I've job. They're showing me like shiny equipment, so that means new. So are you trying to go to a new job? And is it possibly in the medical field? Because they're showing me new shiny stuff, but not necessarily a stethoscope or medical equipment, but it's shiny, and usually shiny is medical field. Oh, you work for the hospital. Perfect. That right on point. I was with it. Okay. So I feel like there'll be more offers coming, but there needs to be like I clearly heard politics will loosen up. And then, and so I don't know if it's politics at your job, like maybe somebody's holding, like somebody's like, you know, holding the little purse strings in there, or if they mean politics in the world in general. But politics will loosen up, and in 2026, you'll have all the offers that you want. Because I feel like you're really good at your job, and you'll get it, but you are trying to move on, and there's a reason you're not moving on now, and it's either something to do with tenure or salary or something. Like if you move on now, you won't get the the bonus, or you won't get something, so you're holding out, and then in 2026 it'll happen, because they're saying everything will happen when it's supposed to. So hold out right now, and then in 2026 the opportunity will come, and you'll get whatever it is that you're holding out for now. So if you're holding out, keep holding out, hold your space where you're at now, and don't just get mad and be like, you know what, I don't need none of y'all, my husband got 2 jobs, and just leave. Just go ahead, hold out, and then in 2026 you'll get better opportunities, you'll get you'll get multiple opportunities, and then it'll be better, and you'll get what you want. Why do I keep hearing Cleveland? Are you in the Midwest, or are you in Ohio? Why do I keep hearing Cleveland? Cleveland, Cleveland. Or please leave. I hope it's not please leave him. It's Cleveland. I think it's Cleveland. Are you in Cleveland? Are you in Ohio or near that area? Oh, you just got a bonus and a raise. Got it. I can't even read, Don. And she clearly is. Oh, no, that's Katie saying that. No, this is Rashika. Katie, I'll come back to you in just a second. Hold on. But Rashika, um, yeah, you're the one at the hospital. Correct, 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 correct. Yes, wait until the new year, and you'll get all the things that you want. Like you'll get whatever it is that you're holding out for, hold on, and you'll get it in the new year. Right? So it's good news coming for you. And I see you being so excited and so happy. So are you trying to leave your area? Like, I feel like you're going to get the opportunity you want. And also, are you trying to get a house? Because I see keys dangling, like you're trying to buy a new house too. Okay, you want to leave a couple. Hold on, don't do it. They're saying hold on. It'd be a better opportunity. You're in Florida. Are you trying to move somewhere else? Because I heard Cleveland, or please leave him. Or, I hope it wasn't please leave him. But I see keys dangling. So are you trying to buy a house too, or move into a new place? Because they show me like a big key. Like, you know how sometimes when you get a new house and your realtor will give you a big old key, like, hey, you just bought it or something like that. So they show me a key dangling. So I feel like you're going to buy a new house. So all good news for you. And do you have a little girl? I feel like you have a little girl or a child that is under 15 and under. Because I see something about new shoes. Are they asking you? Because they showed me when I was in the 6th grade, I wanted these electric blue flights that Jordan, you remember flights? Michael Jordan, he had some shoes called flights. I wanted these electric blue shoes, and those shoes were $93. And my mama looked at me like I had 5 eyes on my forehead. She bought them, but she was not happy about buying them. So, is your child asking you for a new pair of shoes or some luxurious item, and you like absolutely not? Is that true, Rashika? You need to stop faster than that, honey. Oh, you are open to relocate. I feel like maybe you will relocate, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming your way. And I just heard Cleveland, so maybe I don't know if you want to go to the Midwest. But I heard Cleveland, and then I also see you getting a house or getting the keys to a house, and you being really excited about it, because there's paperwork that comes in the mail, and you're just kind of like going through the paperwork like this, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're just doing the paper like that, and you're really happy about whatever it is that's on that paper. So, um, good news is coming. Hold out to 2026, and it doesn't, like they're saying, no, not like the end of 2026. It'll be it'll be like in the first or second quarter of 2026. So hold on, and hold your ground. And that's what I got for Rashika. Oh, you do care for other kids. So is the kid asking for something extravagant, and are you the person that would you normally buy that for something like an auntie, like that auntie energy where like, oh, auntie will buy it for you? Because I feel like, because they showed me shoes. And shoes have no meaning to me. Like I've never gotten a clue that was just shoes. So they showed me shoes, so I figured this was like extravagant. Um, I see your comment about the kids. It seems like an extravagant item that a little is asking for, like a younger person is asking for. And that's all I got for Rashika Della.
And you were talking with Katie about something as
Oh,
well?
Katie, Judy, she confirmed that she does know a Judy. Have you not seen Judy in a while? Because it says Jude, and this is funny how they made it rhyme. Judy is moody because she misses you, like maybe she wants to see you, and maybe she's having a hard time emotionally or with some kind of situation. So maybe you need to do a little bonding time with Judy. Is that correct? Have you not seen her in a while or not talked to her in a while? Because they're making it seem like she needs some one-on-one time with you. Judy does, and um, they're showing me you two hugging, and your faces are like, side to side, touching each other like that. Oh, you are that aunt. That okay, Rashika, that makes sense. Um, you're not close to your sister's mom. Hmm. Oh, and that's your half sister's mom. So they're saying she's missing somebody because as soon as I read your name, I heard Judy, and then I heard she's missing. Like she's missing. If she's not missing you, is she missing your sister? Like, is your sister not visiting? Because she's missing somebody, and there's a strong embrace. Or could it be the little sister that's missing you? Because somebody associated with the Judy situation is missing you because I see you two embracing really hard or hugging really hard, like she hasn't seen you in a while and she wants to see you. And Judy's not ill, is she? Correct? She's not ill. Oh, you don't know the sister either? Oh, well, they immediately brought her up, so maybe she. I don't know, because that was the first name that I saw when I saw your name was Judy, and I said, "Who's Judy?" And then they said, "Judy is missing you. She's moody because she's missing you."
Could there be another Judy, Katie, that maybe you're overlooking?
She mentioned one, and then she said something else. She says the only Judy I can think of is my half sister, mom, or your dad was 52 or something. There. They showed me 1954 for Daryl.
I think you said his dad was born in 46.
Okay, then I'm not sure. I'll think on it. I'll think some more on it. We'll just go to the next person. If it comes back up, Katie, I'll come back and I'll figure out why Judy's coming up in your energy and why they're telling me that she's missing you, or maybe she's missing her daughter. But I'll figure.
I don't know who's here. Who's here? Somebody, if you're folks, if you're here and you would like a reading, let us know. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody? Anybody? Helgub. Do you have a specific question or a general question or a specific reading? Helgub 3472. Lord, the names.
All y'all keep saying I'm here. Do you have a question? Because I can't remember 400 comments back
Um,
Oh, Helga. Okay.
But how good did you give us a question? You said you'd love to have a reading, but did you say, unless you're saying I love reading, if you're saying love reading, we're not interested. Unless a love reading comes to you naturally, But so what is your question, Helga? Louvre Safwa, generally speaking, this is not psychic or medium. This is just me telling you what the metaphysical world tends to deliver to us. Generally speaking, your loved ones are with you. They will, once they get to the other side, they're still here. They watch over us and they protect us and they give us information from time to time to help us. So when you ask the question about your real mother passing away at birth and wondering, watching over you, yes, more than likely she is. Do I pick her up right now? I don't. But and I'm not speaking for Angie, but so I don't know what Angie's feeling. But what I'm saying is generally speaking, yeah, they're there and they come in. Now, the point to be clear is they are not there with you every minute of every day. They don't, it doesn't work that way, even though Hollywood makes us believe that they're not there every minute of every day, but they do come in and out, especially when they feel that there is a need or a want that they can help you to get through, to process, to do something. They're there for you. So generally speaking, they do come in, and I will almost certainly say, since she is your mother and she gave you physical birth, that you that she is there. And remember, they don't, they may have physical death, but they're not dead, and so they do live on the other side and they do come through. So that would be it. When you ask about the researching part, that one I can't help you on either. I mean, the point is do the research. It's wonderful to find out. But you know what? If your mother was somebody who picked up coal on the side of a railroad track, and that's what you found out, you should be just as happy and just as wonderfully pleased that she did something to support herself and help to bring life into this world. Whether she's that or anybody else, don't put too much stock into one or the other, because the reality is we hear a lot of, and I don't mean to put down my own folks. Thank God our circle doesn't do this, Angie. I love that about our circle and about the folks here in Phoenix, generally speaking. They don't do this, but I've seen people, they'll take it, oh, I'm going to take you back and I'm going to help you connect to your family. And, your family was this rich person on a hill, where they were this king or they were this queen, or you lived a life 2 lives ago and you were the king of whatever and you were whatever. It's like,
Remember
really?
on the Gilded Age when the
Yeah.
one sister was, that's what it reminded me of. She was going to see that psychic and she had read about them in the newspaper and was just making up all this stuff about him, and that lady was paying her all this money and she was like, he's here, and she was like, and
Yeah,
she
because she
really,
assumed
and
she
then
was
she
Italian
realized it.
because of something
uh,
she read in the thing. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's the same thing. So as you go down that path, as you ask this question of other readers, allow your intuition, allow your spidey senses, your metaphysical feelings to let you know if somebody starts leading you off on a path of, oh, you were once great and you were once of this and this, and you may have been. I'm not saying you weren't, but you can tell. And I'm telling you, when you ask about your mother being an heiress or something, the reality is when you start asking that question, you open up that can of worms that says, they see you coming and they're gonna say, for $500, I'll give you the answer you want,
I'll
not the
make
one.
her an heiress, a queen, a
Exactly,
fairy, a genie, whatever you want her to be.
exactly. So be careful then. Who are we?
I'm going to go back to Katie, and this has nothing to do with Judy. They showed me a iced over lake, and you being afraid to walk across the lake because you think the ice is going to break. And I heard the foundation is strong, the foundation is solid. Go ahead and take the journey. So are you questioning starting a business or starting a new journey, because they show me you slowly walking across the lake and it's dark outside. So are you thinking of starting a new business or a side getting with this? Is that why they're showing me this? You're afraid to take the journey because you think that it may not do well, and they're saying the foundation is strong. You can go ahead and take it. It may not even be a business, it could be a relationship, but it feels like a journey that you're afraid to take. Like you want to step onto the ice and you won't do it, but they're saying the foundation is strong. They're clear about the foundation is strong. Go ahead and take this walk over to the other side and you'll be fine. And so the opportunity is right for you. On the side that you're on, it's nighttime, but on the side that you're going to, it's daytime and the sun is shining. And they're showing me the star card, celebration. So there's freedom in from wherever you at now, whatever's holding you back or whatever has you scared or afraid. They're saying just start the journey. The foundation is strong. When you win, not if, when you make it to the other side, you'll be fine. So go ahead and walk over to the other side. And I don't know if that is a relationship. It just seems like it's a new opportunity and you're afraid to start walking across the water on it because you think that you're nice and shiny and bright and you'll be fine. Like they keep assuring me you'll be fine, you'll be fine. And it's kind of like let me go, don't let me go. And they're like, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. They keep assuring me that you're gonna be fine. And it doesn't have to be again, it could really go into, but it's a journey that they're saying to go ahead and start, just move forward with it. The opportunity is there for you if you go ahead and just take the first step. So if you don't know what it is, one of the things I would do is just ask my guides, like, what is this opportunity that I'm missing? And the thing is, they're not even showing me the Four of Cups, because usually with the Four of Cups, it's like they're handing you something and you're refusing it. And so it's like it's something that something you're aware of, you're just holding back and you won't even take the first step. So if you're truly unsure of when you go to sleep tonight, ask, what opportunity is it that I'm missing? What aspiration is it that you're telling me to go ahead and take? Like, what is this journey you're telling me to start? Because they're saying the foundation is solid, and they keep saying the foundation is solid. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. And it really sounds like somebody really encouraging, like a coach. You'll be okay. Go ahead. You'll be okay. Just go ahead and do it. And then they show me you on the other side. They're showing me sunshine, and they're showing me, like green grass and things. It's winter on this side, but it's lush green growth on the other side. So whatever the opportunity is, it's going to produce abundance for you if you go ahead and move over. Oh, you're constantly taking steps towards your health, but you feel like it's a setback. Well, I mean, it's always highs and lows. Nothing in life is just going to be a straight line going forward. It's always going to be highs and lows. Like one day you might fix one thing and then something else messes up. But overall, it could just be it could be just getting better. Like for me, it felt like, it was a whole bunch of medical issues. And as I fix one thing, it would be another thing. As I fix another thing, it would be another thing. But overall, it's evening out. So the major thing that I have is gone, and then the little things are lessening out to the point where it's almost nothing. You have a health coach. Oh, okay. Because that's why it sounds like a coach that keeps saying, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. And that's how they're making it seem. So are you thinking about being vegan? Because I vegan, vegan, vegan. Are you thinking about giving up meat? Oh, guy is her 16-year-old son. Oh. Oh, you're thinking I said, oh, I meant, is it a guy, not is his name guy? I meant like, is it a relationship as in a guy? But things are going to be fine for you. Whatever it is that you're worried about, they're saying you're going to be fine. Just go ahead and take the opportunity. And they're not showing it to me because it must be something very personal to you. And usually if they don't show me what it is, then it's something that's personal to you that either everybody doesn't need to know about, or they want you to keep it under wraps until you start to it's time to reveal it to everybody else. Oh, never listen. I'm with you on that, Katie. I'm not trying to give up meat ever. But I know it's coming. I really know it's coming. My guides have already showed me that I'm not going to eat meat. And sometimes I'll eat meat and I'll be like, ugh. And I keep telling him, I'll just be like, Lord, please don't take meat away from me. And he like, whatever, child, I'm going to take it. And you're going to be all right about it. And I just don't want to. And every opportunity I get to eat some chicken, I'm going to eat some chicken. So until they actually take it, I'm going to be all right. So there you go. But I feel like your journey is going to get easier. Things are going to get better for you. Did you have a specific question? Because I don't feel like you put a specific question in there. Okay, you'll definitely pray over it. Because they're not showing it to me either. So did we have somebody else down? Oh, Helga. She wants to know about a relationship. I'm definitely not answering that. Let me say this. In a couple years, if a guy really wants to talk to you, like if you went on a date and he's sure he's not coming back. And
Yep.
that's just
You don't need a house to fall on you to figure that one out.
exactly. If you went on a date a week ago and he hasn't reached out to you, then no, he's probably not coming back. Oh, okay. Why is he not coming back? I don't know. I have because I'm not going to tap into his energy. I feel like that's a violation by going into his energy. It's like you're asking me to go into his personal thoughts, and I just don't have his permission to do that, so I won't go into his personal thoughts. But I mean, just think about it realistically. But you reached out to him if you really like him that much. But I'm of the thing that the man is supposed to pursue, so I'm not going to keep calling you. So if you've reached out and he hasn't responded, or if you've done all this stuff and he's not coming back to, do whatever, then maybe you should just move on. Is someone else coming? Someone else is always coming, but are you open and ready for that opportunity? Like a lot of times we'll say we're ready for love, but are you ready to love? If you met you, would you date you? Like that is a question. I saw this on this TV show on your life, and I don't know your life and I don't know what's going on. Would you date you? Or would if you had a brother, would you tell your brother to date someone who's in a situation you in mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? Would you tell somebody to date you? And be honest. Because when I look back at 10 years ago, I probably was a wreck and I would have been the worst person to date seriously. But now in this time, I feel like I'm so healed and genteel and ready to just be, nurturing or something like that. So you might like, are you really ready to be dated, or are you just wanting to be wanted? Like you just want a warm body in a bed, but are you healed and ready to carry on an adult relationship and be reciprocal? Are you ready for a reciprocal relationship, or are you just desiring a warm body? And both of those things could be true. You could be desiring a warm body and you could be fully healed and ready, or you could be neither. I'm sorry about that, Pam.
Hey, Pam, sure, how are you?
And then like I don't know any way to do a love potion or anything like that, because if I could, I would have somebody do. So I'm gonna tell you. Bonnie, the love guru, you can come back on Friday and Bonnie will be on and you can ask her all the love questions you want.
Oh, she loves them. She will up and she will serve them with syrup and honey and every other sweetener you can think of. So, with us, you get a little vinegar. With her, you you get honey and all the sweeteners.
She'll be on Thursday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So it's 8 p.m. So 3 hours earlier than now.
And then back on Sunday, is it like midday or 1 or 2 or something?
I want
I
to
can't recall.
say noon or 1 o'clock on. You know what? You don't even quote me on that. That don't even
Yeah,
sound right. If
somewhere
you
in that range. Yeah.
if you click on her link and then go to her page and then subscribe to it, every time she come on, you'll get it.
Absolutely. And again, she loves love readings. That's why she's called the love goddess, because that's something that she just has always been drawn to, and she does well. And if you watch her stuff like this week, if you look at her cancer, she was
Reading.
telling me that her cancer reading for the week, 1,400 views. So again, people are watching. So check her out.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. She put the time in there. Friday night, 5 to 7 Mountain Standard Time. Sunday, 11 to 1. I was totally off. Totally off. But there you
So
go.
the best thing to do is go over though and subscribe on YouTube, and therefore you don't have to worry about times because you will not
And
miss it.
then look at all her readings. Like I listen to my sun, moon, and rising on her page, and she gives. Listen, that's where you need to go, Helga, because she does your energy, his energy, and what you don't see coming or how
Mhm.
he feels about you. So go over there, find your sign, and then go over there. She'll give it to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Miss Mary, for coming in and bringing Jim with you. I like Jim.
Absolutely. Well, Miss Angie, it's about time. I think
It's
we're almost
about
there. It's been great
exactly.
though. We've had some exciting readings, great energy, and you were on a roll. I love it. You're like flow. The flow was like, oh, you know, we lost your mic again.
Love when the energy
Oh
comes
yeah,
in like that fast, 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 fast. I feel like it was that sage. Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, it worked because, and it was like watching somebody with ADD or ADHD and there and there and there and coming
Because they
back,
were
and you
coming in
kept
that
track.
fast.
You kept track.
Tell her, tell him, and this and that. And I was just like, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you were able to keep track too. So the spirits were actually keeping, like, they were keeping you in line. They're like, okay, you can come back to me, but I'm coming back to you. And so when you went back to them, they picked up right there. I was like, you're really
Exactly.
good.
The spirits is like, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I got something to say. I got it, I got it. And I love it when they come in like that because I'd rather it be too fast than too slow where I'm like, oh my gosh, what do y'all got to tell? But when they give it to me faster, like that, then I prefer it that way because it's just boom, boom, boom. Fast reads, quick reads. I like that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And when it does, you don't question it. You don't have to question it. You just give it, which is wonderful, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And actually, if you notice, guys, most of the time I sat back and was watching because I was like, let it go, let it go, let Angie do her thing, and it was wonderful.
Wait a minute, Katie, you're going to basketball practice at 8 o'clock at night? Oh, it's 7 o'clock probably where you are if you're in California. But still, I hated late practices like that. Brandy used to have soccer 7 to 9:30. I used to be lying.
Oh God, no! You want even better? 4 a.m. in the morning football practice for high school in summer before it even starts with school. Oh yeah, yeah. Because remember, it gets hot here in the summer, so they get you out there before the sun starts rising, and so 4 a.m. Michael
Yeah.
football practice. Yeah.
Well, you know what? For high school, like when he actually played middle school soccer, we would
Mhm.
have to be there at 5 a.m. I used to be like, first of all, we ain't even opened our eyes at 5 o'clock, and you want me to be up, dressed, and there dropping him off at 5 a.m.?
Yes, yes, yes. I remember. I was like,
She said
when
she
did
didn't
this
watch
end?
it and they practice till 9. Bless your heart.
Yeah, when we had DJ in soccer, and that was in the evening, and Michael in football in the mornings, and everything in between. And with DJ's school was about a half hour away, so I had to drive him to school. And then what I did, I started doing because I was still practicing law at that time. So I was actually, instead of, because I was practicing on my own, I was working for myself. I cut my firm down to just me at that point. And so, and also I had the real estate going too. And so I would just go to Starbucks and sit for a while and say, I'm on that side of town anyway. I might as well just sit here and do this and wait till the traffic dies. And then when the traffic would end, I'd go back home. But then about 3 o'clock or 2:30, I'd have to be on the road again, back to the same process. It's what you do.
She says we don't know what 2 days or what times till the Sunday before each session. Y'all need a
Oh
consistent.
my.
Y'all need to give me a Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can't just be like, oh, this week is Tuesday, Thursday. Next week is Friday, Saturday. No. I need to know. I need to mentally prepare and get in my rhythm. Like when Brandon used to go 7 to 9:30, I would walk around outside or I would take a nap if I was tired in the car, just like, well, when he come back, we'll be ready. But yeah. And do you ever wonder, Don, like how you had so much energy then to do all that?
Yes, I still wonder where did I find it. I mean, and we were talking. I think we talked about this before. I know I worked 3 jobs when I was in college, right, and going to college full time. 3 jobs. One was a full time job, 2 part-time jobs, and full time college, and bowled 2 times a week, and partied.
Wait a minute, Brandon need a job then, because all he did was go to school. Brandon, you ain't doing enough. Don was out here working was living 4 lives. You ain't even living your
I'm
life.
telling you, and yet I felt like I enjoyed life and I lived it, which is great. However, Miss Angie, you cannot complain about your son because in high school he was finishing his high school
Exactly.
and his 2-year degree
And
for
he works
college
full time.
and worked full time. So
Yeah,
you got to give him some slack.
exactly.
That young man did it already. So
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not always defending people, but on him, I'm gonna defend him because I'm gonna remind you, Mama, you raised him right early, and that young man stood out that from the rest
exactly.
and
Yeah,
was
yeah,
rewarded for
yeah.
doing so. By
It
the way,
did. Yeah, yeah, because he got like lots of scholarships, so I don't have to pay much for anything.
exactly,
Yeah.
and
So,
he's doing well in
all right.
college.
I guess you can. You ain't got to work right now, but eventually.
Eventually. Exactly, because yeah, good karma wears off over time. It's like okay,
Exactly.
that check
It's
done.
time to build up some more. You need to build the bank up again.
Exactly. It's like you're working on some borrowed time, so get ready. But yes, for now,
Exactly. And you know what? He has like what do you say, 16 or 18 credits. So in order
yeah,
to keep his scholarship, he has to have 15 credits. So he usually ends up with like 15 or 16 credits every semester. And
yeah.
so he has a very, very full schedule because he has a mixture of in person and online classes.
And not only that, but if I remember right, you told me he's very frugal. So I'm sure the
Oh
money
my
he
goodness, he still
made, he
has
probably
all that
still
money,
has it.
Don. He still has all of it. He probably spends. I don't. Frugal is a nice way to put it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I wear Lincoln. I mean, I wear Lincoln off a penny. You know what I mean? That's what I used to say because I'm
Definitely, definitely.
yes, yes. I am that frugal. I am yes. It's funny. My son Michael, he asked me one day, he said, "Dad, why do you do that?" I said, what? Why? What? And he's like, why do you go to the thrift store and buy clothing? I said, because I like to go to the thrift store and buy clothing, but you don't. You can afford something different. And he said, you've earned it. You've put this away over life. So why not? And I'm like, because it's what I do. I can't help it. I just
At the thrift store, first of all, Don finds some good deals. Even that chair that you're
yeah.
sitting in was a good deal. What was it like? $15, $20?
Mm,
Yeah, Don finds good deals at the thrift store. I need to go thrifting with Don because I've gone by
yeah.
myself and I just don't get the same deals that Don gets. Don gets all kinds. He's gotten me autographed books from Alison Dubois. Like, I love watching her, The Medium. And he's gotten me autographed books from her. He's gotten all kinds of stuff. Don is very good at thrifting.
I
And he
love
gets some good
thrifting.
stuff.
I love thrifting. Just the other day, I was at the thrift store, remember? And I posted, I showed some people, I bought 3 different sets of tarot cards at the thrift store for $20. Total of 3 for $20. It's like, how can you not?
Hey, Weezy, I did your reading. You were the second reading. So you need to go all the way back to the beginning and after we start the reading. And you were the second reading that I did. I kept calling you to ask you to clarify the stuff that I was saying. So go all the way back to the beginning, like maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long we were chit chatting, but you're the second person after Quinn. I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would say probably the 15-minute mark or whatever, because we
Yeah,
went into the readings pretty quickly
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I did read you, K Weezy.
Yeah. All right. Well, Miss Angie, have an amazing. I'm guessing you're not going to be doing live next week because you're going to be traveling, and I'm excited for
Traveling,
you.
eating, partying, but I'll have lots of videos. You'll see everything online, everybody. I'm going to post videos like crazy.
Exactly. If you have a chance, have them take you by Poe House because Edgar Allan Poe, remember, that's where he was born, and I mean that's where he lived. Not born, that's where he lived. And Poe House is right there, so you can drive by Edgar Allan Poe's house, which is kind of cool. Maybe even stop and see his grave because it's close to Poe House. That's kind of cool. It's always something to see, always something neat to see. There's many things.
They live in Arndale Mills area?
Arundel Mills. Arundel Mills.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in that area. So is it near that?
Yeah. Well, you're never too far from downtown, but Arundel Mills is maybe 15 minutes from downtown. Yeah, but
Okay.
they're in the burbs. They're in the suburbs. My sister lived in Arundel Mills. She lived in on Fox Chase, and so it's not too far from that area over there. It's a nice area too. You're gonna enjoy it.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
nice.
so that's where we're gonna
Lush
be,
and
and then
green.
we're gonna drive somewhere and park, and then like take the train in, just because I want to take the train in
Into DC or into Baltimore?
into DC.
DC, yeah. That's
Yeah.
and it's fun to do that too. And you'll when you get on the train and take it in on the light rail and get it, the station in DC is just beautiful. It's just it's very cool. It's very
Oh, I
neat.
can't wait. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. And then we're gonna bop around DC. We're gonna go to the
Mhm.
museum and just do all kinds of stuff while we're there.
You must, no matter what time says, you got to do the Lincoln Memorial. Of all the places on the mall to see, and I'm telling you, the Air and Space Museum is wonderful. The Black History Museum is wonderful. The American History Museum, all those museums, they're all
Wait,
right there on
is
both
any
sides.
of this outside? Because I'm gonna have to get my big coat, my scarf.
They're all outside. Well, they're outside to get from one to the other. It's a lot of
Oh,
walking to
okay.
get one to the
Oh,
other.
okay, no
But,
worries.
but inside, they're all inside. Once you get there, you're inside and it's warm, and they heat them very well, which is nice. But definitely the Lincoln Memorial you must see. It is so impressive, and it really just leaves. It resonates with you. And when you walk up the steps to get, and all of a sudden you see him, and then you get higher, and he opens up, and it's just amazing. So
Oh
you
my
got
gosh, I
to.
can't wait to do it, and you guys are gonna see it all on video. I cannot wait to
Yeah.
go. Is it near the African American Museum?
Yeah, you have the African American Museum right here on the mall, and then you have the Washington Monument right here because the African American, the Black History Museum, I think it's called, is here. But then they have like this circle, and then there's like the Washington Monument, right? And then beyond the Washington Monument is the World War II History Museum monument that's there. And then you look at the pool, and there's the Lincoln Memorial right there.
Oh,
So
perfect.
it's
Good. I can hit
right
everything. And I definitely want to see the Washington Monument because I like watching Hamilton and she
there. Yeah.
talks about the Washington Monument. So, oh, that's perfect. Everything I want to see. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep,
Right in
it's
that little
all right
area.
there on them. They call it the mall, and it's just one large swath of continuous grass, and then with roads cutting in between. And then the museums are on one side, on both sides, and then by the time you get to the circle where the Washington Monument is, once you cross that and go down the hill, you go down like a mound, and there's the Lincoln Memorial, and it's all in line. The Lincoln Memorial is total, and the Washington Monument are in line with the Capitol. They're all in one straight line, like this. It's very cool.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. I won't steal the Capitol, y'all.
So with that said, everybody, thanks for coming in. And Miss Angie, enjoy again. Have an amazing trip. It sounds like you will. Make sure
I
you have some
hope
crab
so.
for me.
Yeah, listen, all I've been telling them, if I don't get some authentic Maryland crab cakes, we will have a problem with Old Bay. With Old
With
Bay.
Old Bay, yes.
Old Bay.
And if they offer you dipping in butter and other sauces, hey, oh no, that's not Baltimore. If they tell you, hey, here's some, no, don't dip. Don't dip. At least try it first. And if you like dipping later, that's fine. But the traditional crab, you don't. So have a little bit first without dipping. And then if you want to dip. Because I noticed when I was
I
there,
want all
people
seafood.
dipping.
I want the crab cakes. I want some shrimp.
Shrimp.
I want
Yes.
everything. I just want to, and they're close to the water over there, so I feel like it'll be fresher than ours.
Oh
So
yeah, you're right there on the water. You're right there on the water. Absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah. It comes from the bay. The brackish water is perfect for those blue crabs. Absolutely.
So hungry. Look, I'm so hungry right now.
Absolutely. Well, with that said, everybody, have an amazing week yourselves. We will see you. Let me do the little Thanksgiving promo one more time because we have it uploaded.
Listen, and Quinn said they're gonna fry a turkey, so it might be a video of them frying a turkey. So
Very cool.
I'm
Very
gonna have
cool.
everything. Y'all go see it all. Good night, everybody. Happy holidays, and I hope you all have a wonderful week next week. Because we won't be live, but I'll be live. Live as in videos all over the place, not live here.
Exactly. All right, everybody. Have an amazing one. We'll talk next week, or we'll talk in 2 weeks, I guess. Yes. So do.
Step into the mystic zone tonight. with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran